Okay. Now this is footage taken at 7:17 p.m. I'm controlling this at the moment. So what you're gonna see is me drawing this big timeline to prepare my 1 hour video. So you're seeing this probably future me, whatever. Put this at the end of the 1 hour video. Make that separate video. Separate video. So let me take off the. Oops. Let me take off the mirror or the face mirror. There you go. Okay. This is just going to be footage of me writing this, and at the end of it, it's probably going to be sped up. Yeah. All right. Okay. Of course, I'm not going to explain it here. All right. There we go. Good enough. Right, this is good enough. Can't really get any oranger than this. Alright. Alright. Pet, pet. Alright, this is second recording. It's me drawing my theories, probably on each one of these, each one of them. Of course, I'm gonna start on the timeline and have the end of this. So, yeah. Me. Yeah. Yes, no. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. I think this is good enough. Gosh damn it. Actually, why don't I just use the timeline? Why do I need all this? Actually, it's fine. Wait, did I record? For sure. Thanks, future me. Anyways, glitches, say hello to the timeline and that its glory. Okay, there you go. You can see here, in the beginning of the timeline is 1970. Now, the reason why I put Fall Fest, or the reason why I made the beginning 1970, is because of one thing. It's the confirmed year. It's the one very confirmed year that actually has a beginning. Unlike Redbird singing show. That was a poster and had no gear. So I decided to put it there before William and Henry became rivals. Now with that out of the way, Fall Fest. What do we know about Fall Fest? Not really much, but we can do a lot from what we got. Fall Fest, assuming from the screenshots that we got and the teaser that we've gotten in Help Wanted 2, we can safely assume that Fall Fest is a inside circus with outside events, along with some sort of work or engineer area below the surface. Now, of course, just like everything else in the timeline, just like every entertainment area in this franchise, there has to be animatronics. Which of course there was two, from what we know as of right now. Eclipse and Jackie, aka the Mimic. Now, of course, I don't really know much about Jackie, but what I theorize is that Jackie is some sort of mime. Of course, if you do your research correctly, mimes are also considered as clowns. Not jesters, of course, despite the amount of times Matt Pat has said to us and yelled at us, I know jesters aren't clowns, but mimes are. Mimes, they also mimic actions. Of course, not voices. But what would make a good mime but a robot? Like the Mimic. The Mimic would be the perfect mime. Mimicking actions, mimicking voices. It would have been a great invention. So Henry invented it specifically for Fall Fest. And he had a bigger and brighter idea to put Jackie in a box. Now, enough about Jackie. What about Eclipse? Why do I bring Eclipse into this and not Sun and Moon? Because of one thing and one thing only. Sun and Moon are basically the split of Eclipse's code. Sun is the safe mode for the robot, and excuse me. Excuse me. Moon is the Showtime mode. He's the Showtime mode, and Sun is the safe mode. Just like how basically every other Glamrock animatronic, there's a safe mode and a Showtime mode. And as we saw in the intro for Security Breach, there is indeed a safe mode separated from a Showtime mode. And the Showtime mode is the one mode that Glitch Trap infected, making everyone else hostile. So Sun isn't hostile, but Moon is. So in Security Breach, Moon was infected, not Sun. Hence the reason why Sun is not as hostile, and he was afraid of letting Moon out. when he was warning Gregory to not turn off the lights, even though it's not technically his fault, he sounded desperate to not let Moon out. So that being said, Eclipse is the merged version of Sun and Moon. We even saw that in Ruin. Sun was begging to be whole again. He was begging Cassie to use the Phas wrench on Sun or on Moon to be whole. So Eclipse was the one robot that was made before Sun and Moon. So it would make more sense for Eclipse to be in Fall Fest, not Sun and Moon. I mean, if you look at Sun's design, you can see how dusty he is. And you can see his lower forearm being replaced with a newer part, along with his fingertips. Which means Fazbear Entertainment couldn't recover every part for Sun and or Moon. But it still explains a lot. He's old. And of course, classic Fazbear Entertainment likes to reuse stuff. And we've seen it time and time again. So Eclipse and Jackie are the two known animatronics as of right now. Sun and Moon. Eclipse and Jackie are the two animatronics that we know of as of right now are in Fall Fest. Now with that out of the way, let's get to 1976. Fredbear's Singing Show. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention, in Fall Fest, I believe it ended with a fire. In the hard mode carousel, in Help Wanted 2, if you clip outside of the map, you can see fire leading to a small little shed-like area. It kind of looks similar to that same shed that we saw in the first Help Wanted. So which means, for going by from what we saw in Help Wanted, the first one, that would mean someone had a birthday that was ruined by a malfunction and a fire. But as of right now, we don't know whose birthday it was. But it was theorized that it was Bonnie Bros. But I'd rather not touch on that right now, because we don't have enough evidence. Yeah. Anyways, 1976. In the beginning of 1976, William has made this singing show called Fredbear's Singing Show. It was successful for quite a while until Henry came back with the newer animatronics in a restaurant called Chica's Party World. Now, this right here started the rivalry between the two. Henry was trying to steal William's spotlight, hence the rivalry. So they've been at it for quite a while, and for 3 years, till the beginning of 1979, William has made Fredbear's Family Diner. Now, Fredbear's Family Diner his version, he's made not 2 animatronics, but 2 mascot suits that were very, very good performers. Of course, the designs for the mascot suits are basically Glitch Trap's design and the mascot version of Fredbear. Or just a Fredbear version of Glitch Trap, basically. 2 performers on stage. That that was so successful to the point that it out
What? 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 Oh, fuck.
I
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Fall Fest is an indoor circus with inside events and outside games, like Hit the Target. Just by going off the minute 6 screenshot alone,
just by going off these screenshots made by my friend. Thank you so much, Gamer Goes 2. We can say that not only is it inside circus, but there is also some sort of area designed to work on animatronics and repair them below the circus.
the other mini games, like the Grim Foxy mini game, etc.,
Based off of this phaser blast minigame, in Melt 1 to 200 Red Bear DLC that, in Melt 1 to it's easy to say that Fall Fest does indeed have outside games.
I think I can safely say that there's 2 animatronics in the circus, the Mimic and Eclipse, not Sun or Moon. The reason why I say Eclipse is because his design looks old. I mean old. Heck, his design is so old, there is a circuit board sticking out of his head. Also, has anyone noticed Sun's design? His upper arms and the fingertips of his fingers are replaced with parts that look similar to the Glamrocks, which proves my point. On top of that, it was also mentioned in the books that they reprogrammed Sun and Moon, and the reason why Moon attacks is because of said reason. He is just following his programming. But I can't because it's a separate timeline. We don't really have a lot of information of the Mimic in the games. So, from all the evidence I've gotten, here's what I got. Long before Charlie was born,